So for the first time in Miami Dolphins fan Q&A history, two people basically asked the same question, so I'm going to answer them because they're both really good questions. So Sean Jacobson says, which game is the most important and why? I say Dolphins versus Bucks because it will pave the path down the road for us if we win. And the next question comes from Steven606. He says, what game are you most excited / nervous for and why? So this is the same answer to the question, right? The two games that I think the games that I think are most important, there actually are four of them, and they're both, I think one of them is in November, and then the rest of them are in December. The two Buffalo Bills games in December, I think those are big games. I think, over the years, but the Buffalo Bills have bothered us, to say the least. And Tannehill has always struggled away at Buffalo. He's never won a game there, ever, in his career. I think he's only won 2 games in Sun Life Stadium or / Hard Rock Stadium now against the Buffalo Bills at home in his 6-year career down here. So he's always struggled against the Buffalo Bills, and that's going to be really pushing it to get into the playoffs. I don't know. I can't predict what our record is going to be at that point, but if we're in the playoff race, those are 2 big games against division AFC opponents that we need to win, especially in the AFC East. So those are 2 games on the road in Buffalo, and then the last game of the season is going to be at home against the Buffalo Bills. So those games have huge playoff implications, huge AFC East implications. So those 2 games I'm not nervous for, but I think those are very, very important that we need to take care of business in both of those games. And then again, obviously, I think the games that I'm most nervous for is probably the New England Patriots. Both games are late in the year. One of them is going to be in November, and then the other one's going to be in December. So both of those games are going to be very, very important. To AFC East implications and to the AFC playoffs in general. Not saying that we have to beat the Patriots to get into the playoffs. I think that's more along the lines of the Bills games. But those are going to be interesting games. I think I think those are going to be measuring stick games, like how much have you improved, and the Gillette game in Gillette really has a chance to be a culture shock to not Dolphins fans, but like just the entire world, really. If we beat the Patriots in Gillette, I think everybody's gonna be like, man, the Dolphins are for real. I think that's the game that if we win that game, I think that is the game to prove it to everybody of how legit our team is. So we have a really, really, really amazing opportunity to do that in Gillette Stadium. So those are the games that I think are the most important of the 2017 season.